Hello, everyone, and welcome into the pregame coaches interview. And I'm joined by Hayes High head coach Tony Crow. And coach, you guys got the playoffs started perfectly with a shutout win over Andover, making it the first time that you've gotten two shutouts in the same season since 2017. But I want to ask, what were you most pleased with in that game?
Yeah, defense. I mean, that's you mentioned it right there at the shutout win. For defense puts a goose egg on the board, all you have to do is score once. And so, you felt like when we got up by two scores and Andover didn't score early, and then we got up three scores, we just knew it was over with how well our defense was playing. So, that was the most impressive thing. And then the way the offense just was able to move the ball around, get it in multiple people's hands, and Carter passed it so well again. Our offense do so well in the pass game. And something's been much needed, and it just felt like we kind of put it all together for the first time.
Now you get a rematch with your rival, Great Bend. So are there any key challenges or benefits that come with playing them again?
Yeah, I mean, I think that part right there is just, obviously the first challenge is how good of a team they are. 9-0 and being the number one seed, and having maybe the best player in the region, and then just a really good team. And but I think the biggest thing that we've been trying to talk about all week is just keeping our emotions in check. I think that's a big part of it too. Is when you get in these games like this, sometimes your emotions get the best of you, and that happened to us last time. And that's the big challenge: is how do we keep our emotions in check and just go play the football game? Because we feel like if we just play the football game, we have a really good chance of winning. We can't let our emotions take over and kind of lose our minds like we did a little bit last time.
As you mentioned, they're a good team, and they're also a team that can make some big plays. So is there anything important that you noticed from the Panthers in that last game that you know how to counter tonight?
Yeah, I mean, you got to tackle number 14 when he gets the ball. We didn't do a great job offensively, of course, last game. We didn't do a very good job of handling all their multiple fronts and how they attacked us up front, attacked our O-line. We didn't do a very good job with handling the different looks they gave us. They confused us a little bit. They kind of messed with some things, some of our schemes, and they really confused our quarterback and running backs and some things there. And we just didn't do a very good job handling that. And we feel like we've gotten a lot better at that. They were forcing us to throw the ball last time. We didn't throw it very good. The last two games we've thrown for 200, whatever. I'm probably averaging 220 yards a game, and so we feel like we're better there. And then defensively, I mean, we just gave up the big play last time. And when you go back and look at film, every time we gave up a big play, it was somebody busted something. Somebody had a breakdown in their assignment. So if we're just assignment sound, we do the right things, and we're able to handle all the stuff they're going to do to us defensively, we feel like we'll be fine.
When I interviewed you against Great Bend 3 weeks ago, I said that the forecast was calling for high winds at kickoff. This time they're calling for heavy rain at kickoff. So how are you planning on play calling tonight?
Yeah, and it looks like winds too. It looks like winds and rain and maybe some thunderstorms. And we plan on doing all of our stuff. I mean, it's obviously it might force us to run the ball a little more than we want to, which it's fine. I mean, we can do that, but we feel like Coach Cherry Holmes and our offense has done such a good job this last couple of games of moving the ball around, getting it to different people. It's the best we've thrown the ball in a couple of years. And so I think that we can't let the wind, the rain just take us completely out of that. We have to be able to still do what we do. Obviously, we got to hang our hat on our big, tough offensive line and run the football and holding an Ian and Carter here and there. But we've got to be able to do what we do. And then, defensively, same thing. Like, we just have to be able to attack and don't stay there in passive mode and be able to take away their run game as well.
How's the preparation for playing Great Bend in the postseason compared to playing them in the regular season? How does that look like?
Actually, it feels better now in the postseason. The regular season, you're going to face them once a year. You feel like that's what you only know that you're going to get, and so the kids get amped up. The coaches probably get too overamped. The communities get a little overamped. You could see the excitement, last time when they won, as the way they acted and what a big deal it was. I think now it's the second time we're all like, all right, we're kind of over that stuff. We're over all the emotions and all that, and it doesn't matter who it is now. It's the freaking second round of the playoffs. Everybody's 1-0. It's win or go home. And it just really doesn't – I think our kids have done a lot better job, our coach has done a lot better job of compartmentalizing the fact that it doesn't really matter who you're playing now. It doesn't matter if it's your rival, whoever it is. All that matters is you got to go out and play well against a really good opponent. We're the underdogs. We're the 9. They're the 1. Nobody's putting any pressure on us. It's all on them, and we just got to go compete.
And my final question is, if you guys win tonight, will you set off fireworks?
I don't know if we will. I mean, it's funny because there's a lot of people talking about it, but that's their thing. I mean, that's what Great Bend does. We're going to get on the bus and we're going to come home and we're going to celebrate in Hays. So hopefully that's what we're doing after the game. We don't want to get into the stuff that they do, and we're hoping to win, and it's obviously against a really good opponent. And if and when we get that done, we're going to come back to Hays and we're going to celebrate here.
And that'll do it for the pregame coaches interview. Coach, thank you for your time and good luck tonight.
Thanks, Hank.